Hello angels, welcome to my channel. This is Evangel Anyanwu. You're welcome. Come in, share as you're coming in, hit the like button as you're coming in, comment, let me get to hear what you have to say. Thank you so much my old subscribers who have been returning and watching and commenting and liking. I thank you so much. I appreciate everything you have been doing for me. I really appreciate you. I also appreciate you if this is your first time and you're passing through, or somebody referred you to my channel, or you saw the video and decided to click or to watch. Thank you. Hi angels, thank you so much for stopping by. I love you as always. Mwah. Come and invite your friends, invite your family to come and watch this. This is a very vital information I'm going to be giving you, and I know it might help somebody out there. If you know anybody who has acne, if you know anybody who has so much pimples on their faces, on their chest, on the back, if you know anybody who is going through any form of inflammatory reaction, if you know anybody who has any form of blemishes, please tell the person to come in, grab your seat, grab your popcorn, grab your juice and sit down and watch, because the information I'm going to give you about this miracle oil or wonder oil, it is going to be very fascinating. A lot of people, have used this oil. It is called the tea tree oil, and the one I'm particularly using is the Body Shop tea tree oil. The Body Shop tea tree oil. This oil, is very fascinating. Some people say it's a miracle oil. Some people say it's a wonder oil. While others on the other side said it's a monster oil, which means some people have very positive review about this oil, while others have negative review about it, and their reasons are not far-fetched. If you have a very sensitive skin, remember that whatever you have to use on your skin, you have to let your doctor know about them. If you have a very sensitive skin, if you have a very dry skin, you also let your dermatologist know about whatever skincare products you're going to be adding to your skincare routine. Please let your doctor know so that they will guide you on how to make this exchange, or maybe make the replacement or add a new skincare product to your skincare routine, and they will also help you to get this the best skincare routine for your skin type. Personally, I know my skin type and I know exactly what I use for my skin. I know what will react on my skin and I know what won't react. I know some of the content or composition of this product, so each time I go to any cosmetic store or I go to any beauty store, I always check the content or the composition of any products I'm going to be using. Now I'm going to make this review of this tea tree oil because I've been using tea tree oil for the past 2 years, but I've been using the Body Shop tea tree oil for the past 6 months. So I think I am in a good position to review this product. It is very tiny but it's mighty, and the thing is that this is not a paid promotion at all. I'm just trying to review it and say exactly what my experiences are concerning this little wonder working oil. I'm going to be reviewing it the way from my own perspective, from my personal experiences. I'm going to be reviewing this oil. I'm going to be telling you the positives, the negatives, some of the negatives, and when to use it, when not to use it, the concentrations and everything. Tea tree oil, it has anti-inflammatory properties, it has antimicrobial properties. These are the major 2 properties it has. So if you're using it for inflammatory reactions, if you're using it for skin infections, if you're using it for blemishes, if you're using it for acne, we're going to be reviewing it based on these 2 properties. So personally, I got tea tree oil after reading about it, and after one of my friends introduced me to this tea tree oil. So I got it because I wanted to use it to clear my blemishes. I have a lot of blemishes from old acne scars, from old acne, and from sun irritation. So I decided to get it, and also I usually have a breakout whenever is around my cycle. During my time of the month I usually have some breakouts, so I decided to get it. And the very first one I used is not the Body Shop, I'm not going to mention the name, but the one I'm using right now is the Body Shop. I've been using it for the past 6 months, and I will tell you that this oil is great. I mean, this oil is a go-to oil for me. Anytime I feel any irritation on my skin, I go to this oil. Anytime I feel there is breakout, I go to this oil. Anytime I feel, I mean, there are some blemishes on my face, I start using this oil. It's not something I use on a daily basis, because I have other active ingredients I use on my face as my skincare routine, but it is something I use most of the time. Sometimes I use it 5 times in a week, sometimes 3 times in a week, depending on what I'm treating, depending on what I'm using it for. So this tea tree oil, there are so many things you could use it for, ranging from acne, I have said that before, or pimples, to blemishes, black spots, to sun irritation, to dandruff, to athlete foot, I mean fungal infection of the foot, or fungal infection of the nail. Tea tree oil comes in different concentrations, and you must, I mean, check the concentration you're going to be using before you use it. Like a lot of products, I mean, brands will tell you they have 5%, some will have 10%, 15%, 20%, even 100%. That's the pure tea tree oil. But there is something I will tell you: do not apply a pure tea tree oil directly on your body or on your skin. Make sure you dilute it, make sure you tone it down with a carrier oil or with whatever you want to use, maybe your moisturizer or whatever you want to use to tone it down, because at that concentration, I mean, it could give you irritation. Remember that anything that has to do with medication can, I mean, at a particular dose, it will become a poison. So just bear that in mind. So this the Body Shop tea tree oil is actually 15%. So most times I use it directly on my skin without diluting it with any carrier oil. Yes, I use it directly. But if I want to use it as a hair wash, I just add a little of it in my shampoo, and then I use it to massage my hair and wash it off. If I want to use it as anti-acne, if there is any breakout, I just open it, you press it down, and then you turn it. I just open it. It has a stopper that will help you to drop it, and then you put in your hand. Yes, just one drop you have, and then you dab it where you have the acne popping up. Don't worry, my face is very clean. I washed it, and I don't have any makeup on. I just have my lip gloss and then my eye pencil, no powder or anything on my face. Yes, so that is it. So if you can see, I'm trying to come close so that you see the real, as in you see the effects. So you just dab it anywhere you have. Right now I don't have any breakouts. It's usually within my within my time of the month. That's when I have breakouts. So that is exactly how I use it. If I'm using it for acne, if I'm using it for any form of inflammatory reaction, maybe rashes or redness or whatever, I just put a drop or two, then add 1 or 2 drops of almond oil, and then I just make a circular motion on my face, and I use it at night mostly. You can use it in the morning, you can use it at night, but anything that has to do with oil, I want to use at night. I don't like risking using anything oil during the day or in the morning. I try to use them at night. Then another thing is, if I want to use it as a hair wash, I just add it to my shampoo, and then I'm directly using it as a hair wash. And if you want to use it as antiseptic for your foot infection, fungal infection of the foot or fungal infection of the nail, just bring your warm water, add few drops of tea tree oil in the bowl, and then put your leg in it. Leave it for about 5-6 minutes, and then 5 to 10 minutes, and then use whatever you want to use to wash it off. And after that, you just put a few drops on your hand, add your almond oil or whatever moisturizer you want to use, and then apply it on that foot. Within few days, you will see the effect of this wonder oil. Then another thing is, I've been talking about what you can use tea tree oil for. I've been talking about the effectiveness of tea tree oil. I've been talking about how good it is, especially for your acne, for your blemishes. Yes, if you have black spots, if you have blemishes on your face, on your neck, wherever it is, tea tree oil is actually a go-to oil. If you want to, if you want something that could clear it. I mean, clearing it, I mean, in 3, 4, 5 days. Yes, it's as fast as that. There are people who should not use tea tree oil. Number one is those who are sensitive to anything, those with sensitive skin. If you have sensitive skin, please do not just start using anything until you talk with your dermatologist or your doctor. Do not just start using anything. But if you feel, oh, I could still make do with it, then make sure you tone it down with a carrier oil, olive oil, coconut oil, almond oil, whatever oil you want to use to tone it down, or even your moisturizer, so that you don't use it directly the way it is on your face. But the thing is that a lot of companies do tone it down, as in the concentration is not so much. You can have 5%, 10%, 15%, up to 20% you could still use directly on your skin if you do not have sensitive skin. But above 20%, I think you should always tone it down with a carrier oil, like I said before, coconut oil, olive oil, or almond oil, depending on which one you chose to use. Now, who are those who should not, use tea tree oil unless they get a certification from their doctor? Those who are pregnant mothers should not use this unless they get a certification from their doctor. Then those with chronic disease, those on drugs, if you're on any kind of medication, just don't use anything. Even if you want to start using it, please let your doctor know that you want to add this to your skincare routine. If you have a very sensitive skin, don't just start. And amongst all of these things I have said now, keep all medications, keep all drugs, keep all stuff like this away from children. Can't go wrong having tea tree oil in your skincare routine. Are you still here? Are you still listening to me? Are you still watching me? Please do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to like, share, and comment. Let me get to hear your experiences with tea tree oil. And if you know anybody that has acne, you can as well do well by sharing this video to the person, and you might save just one person's confidence. You might save, you might just elevate somebody's self-esteem. Because when you know people who suffer acne, what they go through, I bet you will recommend this video to them. Thank you so much, angels. I love you as always. Make sure you share, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.